Hey, this is Matt from Mashable. Welcome back to What to Play, a weekly show where we preview promising new games that you should keep an eye on. This week we're playing Ori and the Blind Forest, a gorgeous upcoming platformer 4 years in the making, developed by Moon Studios and published by Microsoft. You play as Ori, a forest spirit whose adoptive mother has been kidnapped. The quest to find her will take you through a lush and foreboding wood plagued by a nasty blight. Ori and the Blind Forest has been called a Metroidvania, a subgenre of 2D games inspired by Metroid and Castlevania platformers from the early days of Nintendo. You can explore the open world in multiple directions, but certain obstacles and enemies can only be overcome when you acquire the right skill or power-up. These progress gates keep the story on the rails without locking you into a predetermined path. Ori and the Blind Forest really presents this format with grace. Ori is accompanied by a tiny sprite named Sen, who serves as both a guide and a weapon. Life shards increase your vitality, and energy cells can be expended to save your game at any point. Game saves become a resource, and choosing when to use them is critical to your progress. Acquire ability points by defeating enemies. These will unlock a skill tree where you can increase Ori's attack, movement, or collecting prowess. For my first upgrade, I elected to have power-ups float toward me because I'm incredibly lazy. These are nice to haves. They make your life easier, but they're not essential to progress, so you can specialize as you see fit. Major abilities are bestowed on Ori by special trees and will be acquired at critical story-driven moments. The wall jump, double jump, and bash abilities allow Ori to traverse previously unreachable areas of the map and solve more complicated puzzles. The bash ability is particularly interesting. Ori pauses time, latches onto a grappling point, and launches himself in your chosen direction. The force will throw the latched object behind him. This ability will also redirect projectiles and enemies and turn them into mid-air launching pads. Reach new heights, smash through blockages, and return the fire of enemies. But be careful. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The game has robust physics. Ori is nimble, but he has weight and traction in his environment. The sound design and music, recorded by a real orchestra, will definitely swallow you. One of the most beautiful and atmospheric games I've played in a long time. The animation is incredibly rich and makes use of foreground and background to foreshadow story and enemies. Cutscenes are scarce. Ori features cinematic gameplay instead, like this extremely tense and challenging escape from the heart of a giant flooding tree. Despite its charm and animated appeal, make no mistake, Ori is made for experienced gamers. It's really hard, and the ability mechanics get increasingly complex. Based on our preview, we think it will please hardcore platformers, story lovers, and even RPG fans. If you obsessed over Metroid growing up, prepare to fall in love with the genre all over again when Ori and the Blind Forest comes to PC and Xbox at the end of 2014. Thanks for watching What to Play here on Mashable. Check out the other game previews in this series and be sure to subscribe for new hands-on videos every week. We'll see you next time.